This is it, boys. This is the final tier list. I will go down the list, and then at the end, I'll put pirates somewhere there with like fucking paint or something. I don't know. Hitokiri.
That's what the point of the mask is.
Show me some letters. What do you think? S? A? S? A? B? What is that? I smell... Wrong opinions. I think Hitokiri is a solid S tier for now. The default look is good. It's got like 1 or 2 like good armor sets, but the weapons are fucking insane. Actually, I should open for honor.
No! God, please, no!
Yeah, here we go. Boom. Look at this one. How can you look at this and not say S tier? Like, what the fuck? Oh, I got the ghost one as well. Don't look at the weapon. Look at the drip. Next up. Oh, dude, we are going from highs to lows. Jormungandr. Probably the only D tier in the, like, I'm not even gonna like ask you guys your opinion. Jormungandr is the worst looking hero in the game. He has nothing. What is he wearing? All his outfits are just like straight, like just there's no silhouette. Let's not start the debate about the size of his hammer. Okay, he's just like a worse shaman.
Emotional, damn it!
It's so boring. Of course, the gameplay, of course, is an older fucking fiasco. I don't have to explain as to why Jormungandr is awful. All right, we all know why. Let's move on. Gryphon.
How do you do, fellow kids?
B. Wrong. Look at that. Like the variety, the range of this motherfucker, all right, is insane. You can say like Hurduri is a knight, but you can just dress him up as a fucking samurai, like a Mongolian guy. There he is. Like, look at his sets. They're all so different. Like, look at this. That's so cool, dude. Okay, granted, the Viking ones, the Viking sets are kind of shit. The Viking sets are like poo-poo. Nobushi.
Thank God. It's just a clown.
I do not see a difference between like a low-level Nobushi, a high-level Nobushi. She got some cool spears. It's always just Nobushi. I think the idea is cool. Yeah, I think the idea is cool. Okay, you know, let's put it to B. A lot of the samurai have the same issue. Where like the idea is cool, the base canvas is amazing, but then they don't do anything with it. Warden.
Did you forget who I am?
I feel like Warden used to be the guy you could like personalize to the max. Like you would see like the edgy knights, edgy wardens. You would see like the holy knight paladin wardens. But so I think he's A. I don't think he's S at all. But I feel like B is too low, so I think I'm gonna put him in A. There he is. You can clearly see a difference between like low and high level wardens. All I want is just to flex Tiandi. Tiandi is cool. There we go, put that on the t-shirt. I don't know. But I would not put him in S tier, because Tiandi is very cool, yes. And his armor looks very great. Like, his armor looks amazing, but he doesn't have that much variation, does he? I feel like Tiandi is an A tier. And not like it's not like his variation, like his range carries him. It's just like his base set is so good. That is what's keeping him out of S tier, is just, you know, the difference, right? The range. It's kind of hard to flex on Tiandi when everything looks good, you know? Suffering from success, the guy himself. Gladiator.
I am Marco Visconti, 5-time winner of the Porto Rosso Cup.
I know this is gonna like hurt a lot of people, but I think Gladiator, okay, hear me out, is B tier. But hear me out. Once again, his base canvas is amazing. Gladiator is amazing, personality amazing. But I feel like his chest pieces are all the same. You can still see the difference between like a low level, high level Gladiator. You can see the difference still. Aside from that, like, it's all the same thing. Am I missing something? Yeah, I'd say Gladiator is B. Like, it hurts to say. In my head, I'm like, my heart's saying like, what the fuck? No, what are you doing? But what do you think logically about this? It's a B.
You like jazz?
A Raider. I almost put Raider in your Jormungandr tier, but it's LBC tier for him. Raider is awful. The only thing that saves Raider is his weapon, I think. Raider is a cool guy, big axe, but his fashion? Yo, somebody put something else than like ropes on him. All his sets are just ropes. The new butcher thing is kind of cool. I like that. The butcher thing. Oh, this one. Oh, you think this one is good? Fellas, Raider is impossible to fucking fashion. You will never make like a good looking Raider. Peacekeeper.
You both have killed so many people.
Peacekeeper is a low B or a high C. I think I'm gonna put it in B because her base ID is so cool. Peacekeeper has the issue, the same issue that Valkyrie has. I'll put Valkyrie up here immediately as well. They have the exact same issue, whereas they're like super cool characters, but their fashion, like their chest pieces are so bad. I tried to make like an ice Peacekeeper. Yeah, I failed. Spoiler alert, I failed. Look how bad this looks. Like, it looks okay, but it's like not really customizable. Like, it just, none of them are like, wow, you know? It sounds like, yeah, sure. Like, the newer ones, you know, they got something going. But you can customize this stuff. This one is new, actually. This one is kind of sick. I actually kind of like. So I think B is fine. Because these last, okay, these two last new sets are kind of cool. So I'll put it in B instead of C. Like, look at the, like, 90% of, like, it's... just caca. And same goes for Valkyrie, right? Valkyrie, super cool character, right? But you cannot. I tried so hard to make her look cool. Look at this. I tried so hard to give her like the alchemist look with like the blue and the stuff. It's so bad. You cannot make this look cool. Only reason they're not C is because there's like their base ID is so amazing. Aramusha. I don't think I'm high enough rep on him to even like look at. Yeah, I'm rep 1. I do not like Aramusha. They wanted to make like an edgy, I guess a Ronin type of guy, but then they were like afraid to commit to the archetype. Like I feel like Kyoshin fulfills that like edgy samurai fantasy that Aramusha is supposed to fulfill, you know? I have to like rate him of this. Which is gonna be a solid C tier from the looks of it. I'm gonna put him at Raider for now. Nusha. Like what? Lawbringer.
Blasphemy! Blasphemy!
Lawbringer. The bringer of the law. The guy who brings the law. Lawbringer.
Cusco's poison.
Lawbringer. My very first main, of course. We've got the Horkos Lawbringer. Look at that. Nurgle Lawbringer, if you will. That little snake at the back. Kinda cute. Looks so good. Once again, pretty different, right? So the range is there. We've got the edgy Lawbringer as well. Look at that. I don't think he's S tier. He looks amazing. He's so fucking glorious. Like, I look at him, I'm like, dude, use that big pole of yours and I think Lawbringer is a solid A tier. Highlander.
There's some Scottish people that kind of say purple burger.
Another one of my favorites as far as design goes. Gameplay, burn that thing on the fucking pyre. But as far as fashion goes, I don't think he's got some good weapons. But aside from weapons, it's all the same. And I'm assuming like his newer sets like also don't really like change this. And looking at his faces, he's like highly customizable. Like all these different beards and shit, like all this different facial hair is kind of sick. This is very hard. This is very, very hard. I don't think he's quite A, but I don't think he's B as well. This is very hard. I feel like Highlander is between A and B. I'm gonna put him at low A. He's like one of those very difficult ones. I'm gonna put it at A for now. I'm gonna keep him at A. I think Highlander deserves A. I think nobody's gonna be angry if I put Highlander in A, right? Man's making this tier list upside down. Shut up. Check out his Chimera set on 4 fashion. Wait, for a second I was like, wait, he gets a helmet? But no, it's just a mask. I mean, the helmet makes it cool. Like, that's cool, but like, ignore the helmet, because that doesn't, like, that's a fucking effect. I don't know, it's just, it's still Highlander, like, nothing. Actually, this picture makes me kind of want to put Highlander in B. Yeah. Actually, this makes me kind of, okay, Highlander now is B, because all his sets look the same. He's got a very good looking set, he's like high B, he's like a very cool guy. He's almost A, but like, his sets just have no variation. It kind of had an adverse effect. Your little comment there down in the chat. Shugoki.
Hold to the camera first.
So it's some sort of image. Is it the right way? Is it the
Yeah,
right way?
I've always hated this character, like from gameplay standpoint. Always, ever, like even if it's like 3 reworks, it's very hard for me to be like objective about this thing. I've seen some cool ones. I don't think he's C. I've seen some cool. I think he's B as well. I think it's just like low B. Because you can see, if you see high level Shugokis, like they can look cool if they put in the effort. Zhanhu. Male Zhanhu. Oh, I dropped my controller. Male Zhanhu, Jormungandr tier. Get it out of there. Female Zhanhu, S tier. Hear me out.
All women are queen.
Okay, you can call me a simp. You can say like, oh no, A tier. Hold your tongue when you look at this. Look at this. Boom. Zhanhu set. Full mask. Nice silver out. Look at that, dude. Some cool woolen, like fucking weird embroidered armor. Next up. Boom. Who's that? Estel Zhanhu. Look at that. Look at the cloth. Look at the fucking things down there. Like the one squid from Nemo that's like coming all over. Amazing. Boom. It's the alchemist set. Look at the blue and the gold. It all fits so well. Look at that. Female Zhanhu. S tier. Male Zhanhu, Jormungandr tier. And you know it, alright? I'm not even gonna like argue about this. Zhang Jun.
You guys asked for it. Here it is. We're gonna talk about Guan Yu.
Zhang Jun's base set is very good, just like Tiandi. But Zhang Jun is high B tier because all his sets, well, let's say 80% of his sets are like ruined because you can't like customize them because they have like these weird patterns that like cover it always. It's like kind of like Peacekeeper. They look cool, but you can't customize it. This kind of makes me want to put Tiandi in B as well, but you know, it's BP.
Welcome to my house. As you can see, I've knocked over many chairs because I get so tilted at the towers.
What do you guys think? I don't know. I made this set because I was like joking. I can make a better Jormungandr like snake. Because Jormungandr is all about like the snake. Like Jormungandr is the snake, right? I can make a better Jormungandr out of fucking BP than Jormungandr can be a Jormungandr. And I did. But I feel like his chests are also super boring. Like, none of them look different. I think BP is kind of shit, actually. I think he's C. I am never impressed when I see like a high level, like all kitted out BP. I'm never impressed. But like a Shugoki, if Shugoki like actually tried his best to look good, you can be like, oh damn. That looks good. Yeah, it's all the same. There's nothing like... Yeah, I think it's a high C for BP. He's not Jormungandr tier. Shut up. Orochi. Alright, I am just enjoying the peace and quiet before the shitstorm that is about to happen. Alright, YouTube comments. Go wild. It does nothing. Good lord. Orochi is awful. It's all just the same thing. Xenomorph head. I don't like these ones at all. With spikes. It all looks like, it's all the same. It all looks like shit. I'm trying to look for like a set where I'm like, oh wow. This one's got like an extra sword. That's kind of cool, I guess. Okay, this one is kind of cool. There's one set. Boys, we have found the one set that actually looks noticeable. Put him in A tier. He has one set. He's worse than BP. Kyoshin.
A foolish samurai warrior wielding a magic sword.
I think his base look is ridiculous. But he kind of bad though, eh? That's Kyoshin? That's Kyoshin? Like what? Yo, that's Kyoshin? His sets are so different. And that's amazing. That is amazing. I don't have everything unlocked. Oh my god. Woo. Kyoshin has some amazing fashion. I didn't think I would say this. Like, for a samurai, but Kyoshin is A. Oh yeah, and you can change the hair as well with the material. Warmonger.
Execute Order 66.
New tier, my wife. I think we can all agree on this, right? I think there's nobody's gonna be like, actually, nobody's that stupid. The introduction of the alternate sets are so good. Of course, they ruined the whole thing by introducing pirate, but whatever. More about that later. Keep watching for more. I just want to show Warmonger. I got the pumpkin flavored Apollyon. I got the Dark Souls. Oh, look at this, dude. Meow. Shaolin.
I mean, did you enjoy your job at the BBC?
No. B, C, C. Oh my god. Oh my god. C. Oh my god. Is he that bad? Yeah, I've never been like impressed by Shaolin. I think it's a C, right? The thing that kind of carries him is the fact that like he's a monk, and that's like so different from everybody else, right? Like the whole staff, the whole Shaolin thing. That's like his cool part. But his actual fashion, I feel like leaves a lot to be desired. Shaman.
Nah, has he drawn on my face?
Yeah. Are we about to think with our hearts, our brain, or our I think high B. The thought crossed my mind putting her in A tier, but there just isn't enough variety. As amazing as she is, her weapons and her armor sets, like, there's not much variety. Dude, as much as I'm fucking a fan of the, what do you call that? Like, the boob shirt?
You what?
Fuck, what do you call that? Like, the waterfall boob shirt thingy? What? Yeah, this one? Like, that's hot. Like, she got some good chest pieces. Also, her new set is really disappointing. Like, her new set she got, like, her new, whole, like, no variation, but, like, actual new sets. It's just the way to do Vikings. I feel like the Vikings are kind of got screwed over as far as Front goes. I don't know, looking at this again, I'm like, come on, maybe it's A tier. I don't know. Okay, no, she's B. Because of this helmet, okay, this is kind of sick. Oh, that's a B. Fuck that, dude. Personality just like, boom, gone personality. It's so sad to see. I hate it. I hate this so much. Warlords.
He's an outlaw loose and running.
I mean, I got this one. Like, I got this Warlord. It looks kind of cool. Like, his stuff. Even like the best pieces are very boring to look at, I think. I'm not being crazy here, right? This all looks very whatever, right? Warlord is not A tier. Like, he's cool. Like, the ID behind him is cool. But I think it's actually worse than Shaman. Like, he's got this one. Okay, this one. He's got this helmet. He's got this cool helmet. I can never see like, oh my god, wow, look at that Warlord from like up there on point A. Oh my god, he's shining. No, it's just always, yeah, it's just Warlord. Especially his arms are like leaving a lot to be desired. I think he's like a low B even. He's not A. Shut up, dude. Like, he's cool. He's a very cool character, right? His base set, you know, is a badass. You get like Highlander, you get like Shaman, those are like the good ones. Berserker.
Does it feel good?
As we know, I haven't touched that atrocity in over 6 years. This one's on you guys. I think Berserker might actually be your Gender tier, like no joke. I think his weapons are cool. Yeah, I've seen some cool weapons. So maybe like low C. Yeah, mid C. I think mid C is a good place for him, for sure. Centurion. Oh, you wanna have this talk? Didn't expect that, did you? Centurion, very cool character. Very cool character. But we all look the same. The new set does quite a bit for Centurion. But before that, it's just like the black and gold stuff. Skull helmet, that's it. But like Centurion basically has like one set. Every Centurion is the exact same. I tried so hard to make my Centurion actually like look good. Well, I think this is quite unique. This is as unique I can get him, right? I mean, yeah, yes, you can go Oonga Boonga and just go fucking Strawberry Clown Fist. I think Centurion is like BP. Yes, he's cool, but we all look the same. Also, his new set, I hate his new set. So actually, like, if I like this new set, I might have put him like in low B. It's just I don't want to see his face. No. Kensei.
Migi, Hidari.
Oh, what was that? Was that Japanese?
Kensei suffers from the same problem that most samurais suffer from. Very cool ID, very cool base sets, and then that's it. Look at this guy. I think Kensei is really cool. Kensei is, I think, the coolest samurai. Even cooler than Hitokiri, in my opinion. I think he's badass. I'm kind of biased maybe because he's such a bitch on the field. You can make him white, I guess. They all look very nice. That's the thing, right? They all look very nice, but none of them I'm like, oh wow, look at this one, you know? If we were just rating base sets, he was A tier, easy A tier Kensei. I think Kensei is the best looking thing out of all the B tiers here, I think. There should be like a tier between like A and B, to be honest. Boom. There we go. This is way better. Look at that. Oh, look how nice that looks as well. Let's give him the clown color. There you go. Jormungandr is in the clown color. Conqueror. So yeah, all this stuff, boring, right? It's like Jormungandr. It's so bad. It's just nothing. Let's take a look at his newer sets. Boring, boring. I guess this one is kind of getting somewhere. Okay, this one, I like this one. I kind of like this one. It's got cool weapons, but it never like really comes together very well. Shinobi. Shinobi's not that bad. That number right there on that level should say enough about like how much I care about this character. What is that like fucking shit dripping out of his forehead? What is that? What is that? What are those dogs that got like born with like an extra tail? It's disgusting. Jormungandr tier just because of the weird forehead hair. To be fair, Shinobi does fulfill a certain fantasy. Right? Jormungandr does none of that. Jormungandr does fuck all, alright? There's nothing that this guy fits. Shinobi does fulfill a fantasy, which makes him kind of like a D tier, maybe, in my opinion. Putting Shinobi in D tier kind of bumps up Centurion to C tier, I think. But then, of course, there is the pirate. But don't worry, Cold Messiah. Jormungandr is getting a buddy, and that buddy is Pirate. Pirate goes into Jormungandr tier 100%. What is that thing? What is that? That is the most boring thing I have looked at since Jormungandr. I hate looking at this. If you take away the gun, you would have no idea what am I looking at. What is this? Pirate is awful, dude. It makes me angry. Looking at this makes me angry. Look at that silhouette. It's so awful. They just like smeared like textures and shit on like your chest. And that's like, what is this? And then again, the biggest offense. Have you seen this? Have you seen her alternative chest? Look at that. This is the Queen Commander chest. Wow. This is the Queen Commander alternative chest. They changed the color. Just in case you were wondering what the fuck changed, right? They changed the color. You see this button right here, Ubisoft? Pirate goes into Jormungandr tier. This is it, boys. This is the final tier list. And if you on YouTube do not agree, well, tough luck. You can leave a comment. It's not gonna change anything, but you can do that. You can go and follow me on Twitter. Send me an angry DM.